Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Ron, and today we're going to be playing some more Deep Rock Galactic. This time we're going to be taking a look at another overclock. This is for the Loki 1 Smart Rifle. This time we're looking at Eraser. This one is kind of a straightforward overclock, and you can build it really however you would like. It works well with anything that you want to put on this gun. So the build is kind of just a general purpose build that I like running. So I'm running extra ammo in tier 1. I just really like extra ammo, and the bonus damage doesn't matter too much for this. It wouldn't be a bad choice though, because you are actually getting extra ammo from Eraser. This does extend your magazine up to holding 48 rounds. It also makes it so we can lock on more. Now we're up to 16 targets with the build that I'm running. You could go up to 24 targets if you want to, which that is actually pretty cool to do on like Swarmageddon, or even on some of the higher difficulties where there could be that many enemies. In tier 2, I'm going with the zoom lens. This just gives me more range. Any of these options in tier 2 are good. It really just depends what you want. If you want the longest range and the most accuracy, micro lens gives you that. If you want the widest field of view and to lock onto the most stuff, then CCD array is good. If you want something in between those two, then zoom lens fits right there. In tier 3, I'm going with electrochemical rounds. This is just so that we put electricity on enemies, which works pretty well, I would say, for this. Again, any of these are fine. In tier 4, we're going with the shutter speed sensor. This gives us a little bit faster lock-on time. And then in tier 3, I'm going with the electric generator mod. This is just to synergize well with the electrochemical rounds. If you're not going with this, you could also go with something like the fear frequency and blow-through rounds, or go with something like the smart targeting system with the unstable lock, or really any combination of these. They all kind of work. I would recommend these two in combination though. If you don't want to use this one, that's fine though. Just if you are using this, probably the generator makes the most sense. For secondary, I'm once again running the lightweight case breach cutter. Pretty straightforward build here. Extra large magazine, extra ammo, fast deploy, stun, and plasma trail. You could go with armor breaking here too. That works just fine. You could actually go with anything with this build too, because this one works well with most stuff. The perks I'm going to be running are the normal ones that I usually run on engineer. So I've got Thorns, Born Ready, Resupplier. Thorns just so the little enemies aren't killing me. Born Ready because it synergizes really well with Engineer since we have 3 weapons that it can reload. And then Resupplier so we can get faster resupplies. For active perks, Dash and Beastmaster. Kind of the standard stuff I run on them pretty often. Dash is great for getting out of bad situations and repositioning. And then Beastmaster is great to have a Steve to pair really well with your turrets. For turrets, I'm running 2 turrets. You could run 1 turret if you want. Just depends on how much managing you want to do. If you are running 2, I would recommend going with quick deploy like I have here. Other than that, it's just 2. Quick deploy, armor breaking, and defense system. Platform gun, more ammo, the plastercrete, and then the repellent additive, just to keep enemies away. And I'm going to go with some, let's actually go with lures this time. For armor, my normal armor setup, nothing too crazy there, and same with my pickaxe. We have one more objective, which is a escort, or not an escort, a salvage mission. Let's see, what's my beer of the day? Oh, Red Rock. A beer I can use, yay! Always check for the beers. You might get something good like Red Rock. Ah, okay, we got a breeder right here. Well, with this one I usually like to use up all the locks that I have. But if you want to just use it for a couple of bursts, that also works pretty well because we do have the electrochemical rounds. And of course the breach cutter is great for getting rid of practically everything. Whether it be something big or something small. There we go. Ready. Oh wow, that's a lot of little things. Good thing we have an eraser mod. We might actually need the lures. Okay. We'll just use the thorns to kill him. Oh hey! Cool, the lure killed most of that stuff. Alright, honestly, this build is probably not the best for fighting things like the breeder. Also, why is there so many little things? I guess this would also be a good point to, or a good time to cover a point that sometimes gets misunderstood about the Loki, or Lock 1, depending on how you wish to say it. You notice that my gun locks onto a target multiple times. But if I release that, it doesn't take the amount of bullets that I actually have. It'll only take the amount that it takes to kill the enemy. Oh, we got a detonator. So even if you don't have something like the... no, that's not good. Like the smart targeting, you won't still be using excessive bullets. So, smart targeting is still actually a good mod, I would say. Okay, let's get rid of just everything here. Let's get ourselves a Steve. Diapratorian. I gotta get out of this hole. There's a detonator coming and I don't want to be here. Yeah, just a little something that some people have asked. If smart targeting really is a good add-on to the weapon. And I would say it depends. It can be for people who just like to hold down the trigger on everything. It works really well on this particular overclock. Alright, let's try to get back up here. I don't want to get hit by any of this stuff, really. Okay. Why there were so many little things down there, I have no idea. This doesn't have Swarmageddon or anything on it. Just a bunch of little stuff. I don't have the range yet. Okay. There we go. Was Steve actually still fighting that down there? If so, good job, Steve. I do need some more nitro, though. Especially when I can hear another horde with a warden coming. Okay. Get rid of just everything here. I like the electricity kind of damage that stuff. That might not be a bad spot for that detonator to actually blow up. Oh yeah, I've also got electric rounds on Bosco. I usually run them on him, which synergizes really well with anything that wants to use electricity or gets bonus from electricity, like this, or like the Zukovs with Scout. You got some, you know, good choices there. I'm pretty sure Steve got killed, though, by the detonator, which sucks. Alright, well, we got both our mules done. Now we're just gotta get murdered by everything else here. And you become my Steve. Everybody else fight. I'm also really starting to think that the electro rounds may not have been the way to go here. Maybe just going with damage or the fear frequency would have been a little bit better. It's not bad so far, but like, I mean, for clearing out stuff like this, it's pretty decent. Okay, so a crate as well. Somewhere around here. I haven't seen a crate yet, but I, again, didn't see some of these flowers that are just kind of out in the open. Oop. Oh, there's a busted resupply right there, too, that we could get. I don't know if it's really worth it. Wow, one battery is pretty far away. The other one wasn't that far away. I think those are those... Yeah, they gotta be the digging bugs that are up above. I was thinking maybe there was a bunch of stuff coming in on my head. I still need one more flower, but hey. Another cargo crate means that we get some sort of skin. And some extra goodies. Always up for that. Let's see, what did I get? I got the 4th relic for the EPC. Wonder how that looks. That usually has like gold and plates and stuff on it. Oh, here's the last flower. That's convenient. Alright, cool. There's another flower over there, just in the air. Alright, let me go and grab, I guess these, or at least part of this resupply. I have another one called in down there. I think I'll leave one here and then we'll... because I don't really need it. We'll get Molly to start this up. We've already got ourselves a nice little fortress here. This can be kind of a good idea if you have the repellent additive, just to give yourself a little bit of an overhang. It doesn't need to go like all the way around, it doesn't need to be fully encompassing, but it is kind of handy if you have something kind of built up above you, because then the bugs are less likely to come here. Alright, ready to go, Steve? Yeah, of course you are.
I really can't use this for anything.
Alright, let's throw some breach cutter rounds up there.
Triangulation at 50%.
Okay. Well, we have some radiation seeping in here. That's not usually a good thing, but our lure seems to be holding strong. Steve is still fighting up there. Yes, fight them, Steve. I can't see them really.
75%,
I can if they're straight up above, but... Steve, you've got this. Good job, Steve. I don't think you're long for this world, but good job nonetheless. Oh, we're out of shots with our turrets. Alright, there we go.
Completed. Remote control reestablished. Stand by, sending in fresh fuel cells for the drop pod.
Yeah, okay, I don't think I hit Steve with that too much. Yeah. That's quite a few exploders, isn't it? And quite a few other things. Good thing we brought the breach cutter for this. The grenade launcher would have probably also
Fuel
worked
cells
just fine.
arrived. Connect them to the drop pod by
Oh
dragging
boy.
out the
Alright. We gotta climb up there then. And we just drag it over to not there, to here, and then to there. That might be the longest I've connected a fuel line. Alright. Let's grab our resupplies. I'm gonna grab 2 of them. We'll go up there. We'll kind of patch up the ceiling and set up our turrets, and then we'll get started. Let's begin with this and see what happens. I really don't know how great this position is. I don't feel like it's that good. But hopefully it will work. We still have the breach cutter, so I'm not too concerned. We do have a Steve, we do have Bosco, we have all of our downs. We got our turrets.
Stay close to keep them operational.
Then we've got this section walled off. I think they're going to come through there.
Ready to use.
Yeah, maybe. Depends if I block all this up or not. Oh. It'd be great if they just stay over there.
Weapon ready.
Fuel cells at 50%.
Draw.
I really should have broken this beforehand. Ow. Actually, that wasn't too bad. Okay, well, this is working. Not exactly how I thought it would work, but it's working.
You're almost there.
Alright.
Like the sound of
Yeah, this I should have just leveled. Would
born ready.
have been easier. Oh well. I'm not an architect, I'm a dwarf. All I know how to do is mine.
Why would it use this?
Okay, good. I didn't put a hole in that. That's a good thing. Just throw that down there.
Fuel cells fully charged.
All right.
Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
Just gotta get to the drop pod. Wow. Stay alive for the drop pod, that's all.
Pod reactor spooling up.
Lock and loaded. Hello.
Onboard mainframe booting.
Oppressor down.
Okay.
Calculating orbital trajectory.
I keep getting hit by little things and I'm not seeing them. Or I just can't hit them. What the heck? Okay, that wasn't something little.
Powering radiation shielding.
Leave me alone, you little crawlers. I don't like getting grabbed.
I'm taking some of the air.
Grab this though. Yep. And my guns are reloaded. I really like having a resupplier for things like this. Just in case I do need to
Hot thrusters calibrated.
get stuff quickly. It really helps.
Drop pod powered up and ready to leave.
Yeah.
It's time to bring it all home. Get on board. We'll
Alright, good news guys, we can go. Bad news, they still won't let us have a Steve on board. I don't understand why. Alright, away we go. That went pretty well. Although these are one of the easier missions to do as engineer, I would say, because you're so good at holding areas. And the eraser mod is pretty useful, as well as the lightweight cases is a fantastic overclock for the breach cutter. 410 kills, 355 mine, no downs. Woo! And we did our side objective, and we got a crate out of that too, which is pretty awesome. A really solid overclock, even though it is pretty basic. It just gives the Loki smart rifle even more to do what it already does really well. More locks and more ammo. The ammo's kind of nice, 12 more rounds in the magazine is great. And more locks, always a good thing. You can build it however you'd like. It's very flexible. We only have one more overclock to talk about, at least in depth like this, for the Loki Smart Rifle, and that is Armor Breaking Module, which is also a great overclock that you can really pair with whatever you want. This one gives you the maximum amount of armor breaking, but we'll make our own separate video about that and showcase it in Hazard 5. Hopefully you guys found this video interesting. Hopefully it kind of helped you out, maybe give you a build idea. Going over this again, I think I might want to go with like blow-through rounds and fear, or blow-through rounds and the damage. The electricity and the electrochemical rounds were fine, but could have a little bit of improvement, I think. So thanks everybody for watching this. I really do appreciate it. Special thanks to the supporters of this channel. These are my members over here on YouTube and my patrons over on Patreon. They get early access to videos like this, and if you would like to be a part of that, you can. There are links down in the description. Thanks again. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!